Well, good day, everybody. As you can tell, it's another cloudy day in the Okanagan, but it's nice and cool, so that's all right. I have been doing some dumpster diving, but it's always late at night, and I haven't been able to film it. Oops, let's focus out here. Because this camera won't pick up at night, even with a flashlight. It just sucks. But, I mean, yeah, this thing. This is kind of neat. Pulled that out of a dumpster. It's all aluminum. Pretty cool. Weighs a couple pounds. But yeah, so I'm going to start just by showing you I pulled out 4 aluminum rims. Oh, well, actually 4 tires. And my buddy has a tire machine. So what I did was, zero there, no, not quite. Yeah, that'll work. I was gonna take the tires sorry. I was gonna take the tires. There's the van. It's all loaded up with junk. I was gonna take the tires to my buddy's place and pull the rims out of the tires, and then I was going to scrap the rims. But I have a side-by-side buggy for the bush, a little butt dragger there, but it's cool. A little 250 gets you out into the mountains, having fun. So my friend is a mechanic and has his own business, and he said he'd take $70 off for the tires and rims, because he could probably sell them to one of his customers and for work on my buggy. So I swapped that, and then a friend of mine wanted her tires changed over, and these were her old rims that she didn't want anymore. So I did use my buddy's tire machine, and I swapped out all her tires and rims for her, and these were their old ones, and she said I could have them. So I got 4 rims out of the deal anyway, and these are 24 pounds a piece. So we'll say 100 pounds basically for in aluminum rims right there. So at 50, so they're looking at $50 right there. Dumpster dive, and I found these 2 sheets of plexiglass, which I can use 100% for something cool, because that acrylic is expensive. But yeah, so I will show you a couple things that I found dumpster diving. And I will be right back. So I went behind Michael's dumpster, which is a craft store, and I looked, and inside was a box full of markers. These are all like basically artist markers, and well, we can see all those in there. And these things are all brand new. The packages were taken out. Sorry about the mess, but the reason I know they were brand new is because I found these in there too. And they're all sealed. So what had happened, I guess, I don't know, maybe old stock on the shelf, and they cut open all the packages and just dumped the box out in the back in their bin. So when I found it, checked them all out, and all these big markers, the felt, oh yeah, that's how I knew as well, because all the tips on these big felt markers, they're liquid paint markers. None of the tips have been depressed, and they're full of paint. So all of it's brand new. So I got them all listed on eBay, and I've already sold one bundle for $65. So, you know, basically, if that's all I ever make, whatever. These were all free. And but I had a ton of watchers already, and I had a couple offers on a couple of other ones, but the more expensive ones, and I declined the offer. But I mean, you know, I could have taken it. It would have been another $120 in my pocket. But that is just what that is. So yeah, so I got all these for sale. I stand to make quite a few $100s off just these markers. And yeah, but there's more. Hold on. So I hit another dumpster, and we found this big Bose amp in there that was thrown away. So, but on the side of it here was a nice computer board, motherboard, and then a gigantic heat sink and a huge transformer. So I yarded those off, and then I got these speakers. So it was tossed out, but because it looked to me like on the other side there's a button and it was crushed in. So they just got rid of it. It probably worked great, but it's scrap. So I'm going to keep all these speakers, and I think they're probably going to be really good. So there's that. Found a scooter, a couple more pieces of acrylic. Found all these golf clubs. Now, this one and this one and that one are aluminum, and that one, and the rest are steel and steel things. So I'll pull the heads off those, and the rest will just go in for shred. Found a whole bunch of packing material, which is good. I love that stuff. Tons of bubble wrap. Good, good, good. And on a modem, that's something. This is extruded aluminum. Take these bracket pieces off. There's aluminum, some brass, big heavy brass lock, which is cool. But the big score was this air compressor was in the dumpster, and I was like, why are people, doesn't matter, I'm pulling it out anyway. Check the oil's all good in it. And I tested it out, and yeah, people are dumb. They're what a wasteful society. So the fitting there, down in there, and here were all loose, so it was just puking out air. I don't get people. Rather than check, they just throw it out. So I played around, and it's gonna be loud, but, well, not real bad loud, but yeah. I played around and tightened everything back up. And we have a working air compressor. And this comes in totally handy. I'll bring it with me in my cube van. And yeah. That goes on like that. There you go. That is pretty darn cool. And yeah, unbelievable what people will throw away. So I'm very happy. I mean, if I want to, I could turn around and flog it for $50, but I can use that, pack it around in the cube van, case of flats or anything like that. I know I can get a big, decent, what do you call her there? A inverter that will run this. I know where I can get one really cheap. And oh yeah, this big heavy duty master cable. So yeah, some pretty good scores. quite happy with all that. This scooter's fun, actually. I don't know if I'll get rid of it. It's just scrap, but it's fun. I gotta get it, this huge transformer there. I mean, these things massive. But I don't know whether I should just try to sell the transformer in its entirety, which I probably will try to do. If not, you know, just cut it apart, take out all the copper. And I still got all these bloody things I haven't even bothered listing. Well, I got all this extruded aluminum here too. Whole bunch of copper fins down in there. More copper pins. So yeah, just had to give you guys a little update. Let you know I'm still working on it. I'm not dying. Alright, yeah. I got a bunch of copper too and stuff. Oh, maybe, where is it? Not down there. Oh, over here. Oh, big hunk of aluminum. Oh, and those two bins that stuff's in. I got those two out of the dumpster. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh, this is all, oh, this, that's all brass. I think there's 35, 40 pounds in there. It's all copper ends. I think there's 10, 15 pounds in that, and I got more to go in there. And yeah, I just got more stuff to do. Oh, more brass. Oh, that can go there. But that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you still hanging in there. And yeah, my work has just had me going so bad that it's just pathetic. Going hard, making no money. I got tons of big aluminum things down in there too, and more over in my shop. My free chainsaw. I got two of them actually, but see, rather than packing around my big air compressor, my shop is horrible. But rather than packing that around, I could just pack this around wherever. Bring it up to the bush, see? And we're holding there. So that's awesome. Yeah. See, drops out the pressure. Bring up the pressure. Maximum. I should take that lens off and try and clean it. But yeah, man, way cool. Anyway, like I said, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging in, and yeah, keep it scrappy. Bye.